Welcome to Climbing Clouds. I'm back with another 3-card draw. I wanted to draw from this tarot deck here. This was gifted to me from my boyfriend, actually. And it's a really wonderful deck. I love it. It has some illustrations added to the cards, so it has extra cards that are inspired from paintings. Let's get right into a drawing that we can explore what is going on today for the Creative Collective. What is our message? What do we need to know? And I'm trying to pull these cards out with one hand, so give me a second. I'm back in my car. It's a great place to do quick readings because, you know, life is busy, as you all are aware of. Okay, so just bear with me. I am pulling a card right now as we speak. Wonderful. I love seeing this. Justice. This card is ruled by Libra. And your justice is the paramount theme right now. So whatever is going on for you in your life, karma is speaking really loudly. And you can... this is a double-sided coin. So, I mean, what you're putting into, you're getting out. Karma doesn't overlook anything. So, this is what justice is. I think in our American justice system is really screwed up because the checks and balances have really changed. But in the law of the universe, the universal laws, those actually, they go on forever. It's, you know, the laws of nature, the laws of physics. So every action has a reaction, basically. And here it is. Here's justice coming through, shining through like a very distinguished sword, I would say. When the sword of justice is apparent in your life, you're aware of it. I mean, that's just how it is. Okay, and so what's going on here? We're having a message, an emotional message that is part of this that's coming through. And this might have to do with a child or something, a new idea, something new that has to do with an emotional newness. So it could be actually a new relationship. It could be a new, what I'm gathering from this message is that somebody needs to tell you something that is maybe emotionally based, and it's in some new area of whatever you're doing. There's a message that's coming through to you that has to do with this justice. Okay, so I mean, these cards are related because I'm drawing them together. Somebody's walking away from a very big dissatisfied feeling. There's an emotional feeling of walking away from what has maybe caused a lot of dissatisfaction. So that's what's going on with this. That's the 3-card reading. I do want to draw 2 cards. I can intervene with my own structure here. This is my channel. I want to draw a couple more cards on this because I feel like the message is really vague. So I have here the Chariot, and it's reversed. And then I have here the 2 of Pentacles. So this does give me a lot more information. What this is telling me is that something has felt really stuck that needs to be moving forward. And there's been a juggling of ideas, a juggling of patterns, or a juggling of projects that has maybe blocked the moving forward momentum that's needed here. The Chariot upright is very progressive. It moves forward. It's ruled by the cardinal sign of Cancer, and it has to do with being on your path. So in some way or another, you might have felt like your pathway was blocked from maybe all the juggling that you've had to do. And how can we unblock this? I want to look into this further. What does the Creative Collective need to know on getting back to this path? Oh, and I got one of these wonderful cards. I'm going to read it upright. It's one of the illustrations. So definitely something to do with nurturing and maybe a mothering type energy. I'm going to look further. Top of the deck, I have the Tower. which is extreme. This is ruled by Scorpio. It's a big energy of change. So you might need to change something with how you nurture yourself and how you nurture your pathway. So that could be a huge message. There might need to be some big changes made. And I think you'll know what to do, though. This is the High Priestess. So tapping into your wiser mind will give you the answers to this. I'm just looking at some cards. This has to do with your work and what you've been dissatisfied with. And then the Temperance card is coming in, which definitely balances everything. It's the head and the heart balancing. So I do see balancing happening. I see the healing of hearts. I see the emotional. If you're willing to make changes, I see healing happening. But and this could do on the interpersonal level or on the professional level. So I just think that something you need to nurture and change will change the way that you're going down your path. And these are big changes. So I don't know if it means changing location, changing your job, changing your where you live, changing what you're doing. Maybe you need to add a job, maybe you need to change a job. I'm not sure. It's going to be different for each person, but there's some kind of huge change that needs to happen. Maybe you need to change your relationship. Maybe you need to change your wardrobe. There's so many changes that could be big changes, though. You know, this is not just like having a different kind of sandwich at your favorite deli. Okay, so this is a bigger change. And that's where I'll leave it kind of open-ended. I'm sorry I don't have more answers. I could draw one more card, though. Let's do that. Yeah, it's hidden right now. This is the moon, which keeps everything kind of secretive. But this card wanted to come out. Oh, how funny. It's the sun. The sun illuminates. So we got the moon and the sun. That tells me this change has to do with your masculine and feminine, and maybe you're out of balance in that area in your life. Like the masculine might be out of balance with the feminine on some level, and I'm losing my voice. So you might need to communicate this to yourself, to somebody else. This is part of your change. You need to balance the giving and taking in your life. And also the doing and the receiving, like all of the different ways of being within the masculine and the feminine, and the two, you know, maybe even make a category, categorize it on a paper, like make it really black and white. Like, I'm doing too much here and I'm not taking time to meditate, or I am, you know, I'm unorganized in one area, but I'm overly obsessively organized in another. I don't know what that could mean to you, but somehow your masculine and feminine need to be balanced in your own life. And this will ultimately affect all of your relationships too. So you want to look at that and how you're going about with your weekly schedule, your creative endeavors. Are they overly masculine or overly feminine? Are you expecting too many pieces to come together without you doing anything? That would also be an imbalance. You know, you can't just sit back and expect everything to come to you. You know, likewise, if you're always out there trying to make shit happen and you're completely burned out, that's being way too masculine. So those are two extreme examples of feminine and masculine, and you need to put that where it works for you. Thank you for climbing clouds, and always be true to you.